Vehicles, unmanned vehicles, is that it's able to walk in uneven terrain. Doesn't matter sand, rocks, or snow. It's able to walk. It's more agile, and it's able to carry a payload up to 10 kilograms.
10 kilograms.
Yes, and the thing is that usually these track or wheel robots are very specialized in one mission. This is a much more multi-mission platform. We can use from HD cameras, thermal cameras, LiDAR, gas detectors, nuclear sensors, or a disruptor for EOD, even a robotic arm for manipulation, open doors. And we can have several of these payloads at the same time. As you can see, we have 3 mounting spaces in the front, in the middle, in the rear, and here we have all the connectivity. DSML, USB Type-C, we have power, 12 volts and 24 volts regulated. We have access to the LAN network, to the GPU, so it's an open architecture. It's very easy to cooperate with third parties to create new solutions. Ghost Robotics already had carried out cooperations with big and small companies to deliver the best solutions for customers. It's a ruggedized platform, IP67. It can be even 30 minutes under 1 meter of water. So you can, and we even have a payload that it's like a floating vest with a small jet ski motor. It's able to swim, and we keep communication because we are in the surface. So if we need to cross a river, we can do it. If that's a requirement at some point. How can move? It's a payload, so it's a floating vest that extra to this, and a small jet ski motor that goes. Yeah, but with direction, and it keeps the legs stretched.
On the float.
Yeah, we can provide even more information than that, and I want to make sure that
What is the weight?
with battery 45 kilos.
45.
Yes. I want to highlight something that not all the quadruped dogs are the same, and there is a lot of difference. I will start because this robot is ruggedized, but it's mechanically simple. As you can see here, we have the compute box. This is underneath is the battery. This is the chassis, and we have 2 sensor heads, one in the front and one in the rear. Its sensor heads has camera, LED lights, microphone, speaker. And then we have the legs. Its legs, just like an animal, has abduction, hip, and knee. Its joint has an electrical motor. So it's total, we have 12 electrical motors. Well, all of these components can be taken out with 4 bolts. So it's fairly easy. If something happens, it needs maintenance on the battlefield. You can remove 1 leg with 4 bolts, 1 connector. The battery, 4 bolts, 1 connector. This is one thing, but also we have direct drive electric motors, so there is no very complicated gears inside that can break. So the beauty of it is that we deliver the exact amount of energy that each motor needs to stabilize the platform. This is important, and it's back drivable. You can see it reacts and stabilizes itself. And my next point that I want to make is blind. Usually, another competitors rely 100% on vision to stabilize the robot. So the robot needs to see. Okay, so that works perfect in a beautiful environment, but usually we are not in a beautiful environment. So when there is no light, when there is tall grass covering the sensors, you cannot rely on those vision cameras. This robot, this is what it says. You see itself.
If we cover the robot with sensory operation.
Yeah, now it's not saying anything. Please give me some room. If I try to hold it. But in case that we want to have more situational awareness and we want to be careful, no. Let me. The thing is that now I'm using the wrong sign. So it really the reference to the wrong because it's safety, it will destroy, right? Because it's using its own way. But in the case that we want to do an autonomous mission, we want the robot to avoid the obstacle, to have obstacle avoidance. Then we activate the depth camera. We have 4 of them in the sensor heads and 2 in the belly. It's just at the touch of a button, you will see a representation of what the robot sees. Yeah, I will do it for you. And please, it's that way, please. I can now, if I put my feet under the robot, you can see that it's detecting that. And if I'm in front of the exactly, even if I try to go, there is an obstacle preventing me. This is very important because, for example, in a military base, I have a perimeter. I set up 100 waypoints and I want the robot to do it. Suddenly, there is a crossroad. There is an obstacle. I need the robot to know there is an obstacle to stop and then continue.
Why did you
Yeah.
stop? What is the functions of this jump?
No, it's not meant for jump. It's not meant to give the.
What if we suddenly face an obstacle? What he will do?
At the moment, it will stop. And now we are testing a new capability with the LiDAR. Yeah, one face and obstacles. We're having a different shift
For the left or the side or the right side?
Yeah, we're having a different approach. At the moment, it stops because we just use the sensor that I mentioned previously. But we are now. It's even available for some customers, a solution with the LiDAR. And with the LiDAR, that really enhances the obstacle avoidance because the robot can see way further. So it's able to have a better situational awareness and create autonomous pathing around or just stop or give an alarm for the operator to know what to do.
What is actually the speed?
11 kilometers an hour. So it's like a person jogging. But what is more impressive, it's 3 hours, 15 minutes continuous walk. It can do up to 12 kilometers in one single charge. And if it stays stationary like this, it will stay on for almost 22 hours.
And if you turn the dog,
Yes, can it do two things? When the robot turns, it can roll the legs and walk upside down.
can you show us?
The thing is that it's a very heavy robot and it can damage the thing. It's there's people around. This is something that I like to do in the outside and also in the little grass, just not to scratch the robot. And it's something. I mean, if the customer wants it, then that's the way we do it. It's different. And, ours is meant for being in the outside. It's IP67. It has 3 hours of endurance, and it's an open source, open architecture for any third party to integrate wherever they want. So it depends on what you want. It depends. But as I said, yeah, the engineers really made an effort in hearing also the customers in the military, law enforcement, and first responders to create a robot that is ruggedized, that will last enough to finish the mission, and to integrate as much payloads as possible. At the moment, it's 10 kilograms. Because, I mean, it can be more, but we want to get the robot speed, agility, and capability to go up and downstairs. But in the future, we will have a lighter drivetrain that will allow up to 15 kilograms. لا، 350.